Hello and welcome to this edition of Dent Gaming. As always, I am your host Dent, and in this episode I play a long match that ends pretty quickly and definitely a bit dirty. Enjoy the carnage. Alright guys, like I said, this one is a long match, but it does end fairly quickly, so I'm just going to kind of skip to where all the action is. I'm going to jump about 9.5 minutes into this match. I'm playing with a couple guys here. Let's see here what their names are. It looks like we got Kush and Coffee and Angel. It's either D2 or O2, I can't really read that. But anyway, yeah, definitely good guys to have around. I'd play with them again. Anyway, let's go ahead and cut to about 9.5 minutes into this match and finally start shooting some bullets. Alright, so here we've moved a little bit further into the map. Obviously, because we're a little over almost 9 minutes 40 seconds into the match, so we've moved in quite a bit. And Gibraltar here starts pinging. Angel is what I'm going to call him. Angel starts pinging. And I didn't see or hear anyone, so I'm like, we're good. And then Lifeline starts pinging, and I'm like, well, maybe I need to go over there. So I start going over there because he's shooting, and I'm like, all right. I hear someone fly in. I'm like, oh gosh, enemies flying in, and then it actually ends up being Cushion Coffee. So she gets a revive there, or he gets a revive there, whichever they might be. I go ahead and throw my ulti laterally. That way, you know, they can't charge us. That way we've got the entire thing. As soon as that hit marker goes off, I know I want to light this person up because they're staying basically still, and I do. I tuck behind the wall, and I hear someone coming in, and I'm like, oh, they're not there? Gunfire starts behind me, so I go to reinforce them. I'm like, oh, I get hit in the head with this door, and I get shot a couple times, and this light up this Wraith, switch weapons, and turn to light up the guy following me, which is Caustic, and I obliterate him, and our Lifeline finishes off the other guy, and then that's that for that one. A little bit further in, I decide to grab a Kraber. I accidentally switched my R301 out for it when I meant to switch the Volt for it, just because I had an Anvil receiver, and before I could pick up everything again, my teammate took my Anvil receiver, so I just said, screw it, I'll just use the R301 with no Anvil, whatever. Sometimes in life you have to live with your own mistakes. So anyway, we get separated here because this Thermite kind of cuts our team to where the poor Kiwi's up there on his own. He gets downed right there, or I'm sorry, I downed that guy right there, and then they go to heal. I did not see this guy come down right there and light the Gibby up, but I go ahead and just keep him in there in the zone and just kind of wait. I just wait for him to, yeah, we'll just wait for the kills to happen, then I go in and revive the Gibby. Here our Lifeline's going to go loot and comes under fire from a Gibraltar from the other team. So I pull out the Kraber that I picked up, and first shot was a good, decent shot. Next two shots were garbage. Right there, like he moved slightly to the right and I missed, and then right here, I just didn't quite flick it over far enough. There's a box in my way. After this, they fall back, and nothing really happens until we finally end up pushing. So I'm gonna skip to that. Alright guys, so here we go. We've taken a couple pot shots at each other. I took some damage. I actually broke my shields. I jumped up on the roof to Kraber them, and their sniper just headshot me pretty much as soon as I got on the roof. Like, he was pretty good. So I had to jump down and get my shields back up. I decided to take the longer route and just go through the building here. And I just thought that was smarter because I don't think they'd be expecting that. They'd probably expecting a frontal assault. Right here I figure out what's going on. Gibby's doing all the work here, but I go ahead and come in behind. They don't even hear me, and then take the dub. Like I said, definitely dirty on that one. Came up right behind her. She had no idea I was even there. And yeah, that was just, that was mean. Do I feel bad? No, I do not. GG's guys. But yeah, this was the first match where I won, and I actually was MVP. That's the first one. I got pretty excited about it, so I GG'd my teammates again. Good game, guys. That was fun. Alright, let's go. If you enjoyed the carnage, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, I look forward to seeing you all out in the frontier. Alright, you called me on my BS. The video's not over. As a reward, here is a preview for what's to come next week. Enjoy.